Yo, it's Catman here, back with another production breakdown. This time, I'm going to be doing a new release that's coming out this week on the 13th of August, is when not when I'm recording this, but when the song is coming out. I just got back from what I had to do this weekend. Well, not what I had to do, but two shows this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So I'm back. I decided before I do anything else this week, or even today, I'm just gonna get this right out of the way and just uh get into it. I recorded another one of these for a different song that's not gonna be out until it's out, and I had to edit it. So I'm just gonna go through one take. Whatever you get is what you get. Uh, so we're gonna hop into the actual production here, and so you'll see. Uh, this is how I lay the song out. Like, I just lay it out. I group everything. Every single thing I have is grouped. That's just what I do. So, uh, this song, well, I'll let you listen to it a little bit here. Cutting through the sea of noise, I let myself be annoyed. So you could hear the kind of uh like 80s kind of style it is. I picked this guitar sound. It was actually totally different, and then I found this Amplitude 5, this guitar sim. I found this, and I was like, hell yeah, because it used to sound like this. Hold on, let me turn it on. And that's not bad. I would definitely run with that still, but this is just better. Like, so that's just guitar tone preference. And then I have this DX7, which is the one of the two pads here. I always put like at least two pads in, and that's the preset I used. I think the only thing I do with the presets, nope, I didn't even turn them off this time. Cool. Usually I at least turn off the effects in it, but whatever. And you hear I have it panned to the right. And then I have this other Arturia plugin, which is just a piano. I don't even think I modded it that much. I just kind of compressed the hell out of it, as you can see. Pretty quiet, but it does balance out the high end of this pad with the low end of this pad. So my rule of thumb is I always do high end on like the right pan and then low end on the left pan. That's just how I roll. It's not 100%. Like, if I have, usually what I do is if I have a high end guitar, like if I pan the guitars like that, so I have the high on the right and low on the left, and then I would do something else, like, say for example, like the pad in this, I would do the pad on the left and then like the low pad on the left and then the high pad on the right or something. But that's just how I pan stuff. uh, I just like to be consistent with that stuff. And then these drums here, I don't remember what I used. Oh, I just found a bunch of presets. Uh, they're pretty cool though. I like these drums a lot. And then this is actually me playing bass, so if it's bad, that's why. Did I warp this? No. I really like this drum part here with that side stick. Or is it the rim there? I really like this. Like this. Where is it? Right there. That's really good. I like that. I don't know why. It's just like a little nugget. But I guess we'll go to the vocals now, and you'll see. Also, there was guitar leads I was gonna use, and I had to record them, and then I didn't. So I just took them out. That's how I roll. So I have Yebio on this song, which is sick. I don't know why I put his FX here, like the little intro, but that's the only thing on this channel here. So you heard that before we started the song. I just kind of took a snippet. So I just kind of took them two snippets. I put it through here, and I think I touched the formant, maybe the pitch. I have no friggin' clue. Just the formant. Cutting. So that was cool. I like that. I honestly don't know if I took it. Okay, they're both from. Oh no, I have no freaking clue. Some of them might be from here, some might be from here. I think it's maybe one of each. Man, I don't remember. I haven't looked in this song in forever. But then you have my vocals come in, and what I should have done, I just realized this literally yesterday. So I track the guitars left and right. So I literally record these 2 times. These aren't copy pasted. Like you can see, they're not copy pasted. But what I should do for my harmony vocals is the same thing. So I record this part 2 times, record this 2 times, and then 2 lefts and 2 rights instead of a left and a right, low and high. So I just had that idea yesterday. I was like, that would sound cool. And then I kill it with reverb. After that, then, what was I talking about? Oh, I got sidetracked. Yeah, these vocals. I don't know exactly when I came up with this song, but the main idea of this song is what I say to people, like when we're playing live. It's like sometimes you get some guys that are just like in a nasty mood, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, people come out and they want to have fun. You know what I mean? We're here as musicians out playing shows and or doing whatever we do, just sitting making music, putting it out there for people. We want to make people smile. We want to inspire people to live their life. And so that's kind of the sentiment with this song, and I am not very subtle about it. I'll be the inspiration whenever you're in doubt. Yeah, I want to inspire people. Okay, I will inspire people. That's that, you know. But it works. You know, I think it works. That was actually the first part of the song that I came up with. I have my little notebook here, and that's the first part I came up with, was that part right there. So those 4 lines, and then after that, it was immediately the chorus section here that I wrote, and I did something pretty cool with this chorus, and you'll see why as I go through it. So believe what you wanna believe. I don't believe in fate. When life's got you down on your knees, you look it in the face. Tell it I'm not backing down. I don't know if you see what I did there, but tell it I'm, and then that I'm is kind of coming back in on that and, so it's like tell it I'm not back. But I didn't have time to fit that over here, So what I did was I put it in 2/4 because I only needed 2 beats, and then I cut like everything else out. I had this lead guitar playing along with that vocal melody. I cut everything else out, and then it's like a little stopgap in the middle of the chorus. It kind of gives it that little break too, unintentionally. I was just gonna have it go straight through, but that's how it worked out. Because any way I tried to fill in that 2/4 sounded bad. So
In the face, tell it I'm not backing down. When I've come this far, and when I turn it around, I'll be a shining star.
and then that cool like warp down or whatever, that is an auto filter. Like you hear like the spaceship sounds. That's an auto filter. So let me grab it. Yep, that's this. See his funky line. Here's what it is.
I'll be a shining star.
You see I turn it off when I'm not using it. So look at it. It's off over here.
I'll be a shining star. I got you a lot for all the advice.
I also bit crush it. I might do a few things with this. Yeah, okay, so I turn the drive up on it. So
I'll be a shining star.
and then this downsampling, I do pretty much the same thing. That's also what gives it that. So that is a cool effect, and I use it a bunch. Or not. Okay, I don't use it a bunch. I know I use the auto filter. Yeah. That's also what I used in the beginning. I use auto filters a lot. I don't know if I do in this song, but generally, yep, the drums. Let's see, frequency. Yep.
I'll be the inspiration
So kind
whenever you're in doubt.
You hear how the drums are kind of, I guess, boxy or whatever. Like there's not the full range of frequency. Auto filter fixes everything. And then I just turn it on and off when I'm not using it. It's that simple. I have 2 of these. Let me find them. I have 2 of them, and you could just watch the motion as they expand the range.
I'll be the inspiration whenever you're in doubt.
They're going.
I'll be the motivation to lift you off the ground. Believe what you want to believe. I don't.
So that's a frequently used effect. What? Dude, I'm just looking at this bass right now. I put it out of phase in mono. And I put it in mono again, okay. I don't know why. But then I put it out of phase again too, so it's just in phase again. God damn. Well, whatever. I didn't notice before I put it out. Oh well. What else did I do? I did a few cool things. I think I did something cool. Oh. Right at the end here. The last words of the song. I did something pretty neat, I think. If I could find it. Yeah. So, Valhalla Supermassive is a goat. These are the settings I have on it, and just listen to what it does. Just listen to what it does on this vocal here.
And when I turn it around, I'll be a shining star.
Goated. I think I put it on the drum somewhere, but maybe I also did not. So, oh, I flick it on right here to get to the bridge part.
My only goals are to inspire.
Oh, it's not even on for that. I have this on a separate snare hit because it was just straight up messy. And it just turns off before anything else comes in, so it may as well just be off. It's doing the same amount of work. Once again, oversight by me in my production. Yeah. So, yeah, I did this on a separate channel because if I did it with this, it would get caught up. It would just grab this or something. Oh no, it wasn't even that. I couldn't leave this snare ring out as long as I wanted to. So it would hit it.
My only goal.
And by here, the reverb would have to be killed, or all of these snare hits would be like spaced the hell out, which is not the effect that I wanted. Oh no, these are claps. These are claps. But same thing.
My only goals are to inspire.
Yeah. So that's a lot of the production stuff. It's just kind of being somewhat creative. You could also see I didn't even get rid of it. I was going to have a clean rhythm guitar part, and I just never did. And I just labeled the guitars like LP for Les Paul, so I know which guitar I used. And then HG is my Hagstrom. It's like a semi-hollow body. It's like a Gretsch or a 335 or something like that. It's pretty cool, but it has electronics problems, so you can only record with the one pickup. I was gonna put a whole horn section in maybe the last chorus or something. Like I was just gonna play horn on it and put some fake horns in with like a synth or something and make like a huge horn section, but I figured it kind of doesn't fit. And I like this stripped down chorus at the end here. So you see, as this song goes through, the song before this in this EP is going to have more guitar. It's kind of gonna be more punk than anything I've ever done. So it's more punk. And I wanted to have this transition. The next song after this is Let Go. So it'll go like heavy guitar. You'll hear the song when you hear it and you'll understand. It's kind of about as heavy as this guitar, but it's just not as like spaced out. So I wanted to go from like guitar to like synth. That was my idea in the macro. So I went from like, well, with the chorus.
Believe you wanna believe. I don't.
And then it just pure synth. And with the rest of these choruses, I only had one pad. See, I have these all turned off. I didn't even delete them. But I just had the one pad. This chorus has them both and the guitar, so it's actually the middle chorus that is the biggest, but it's the last one that is the best in my opinion.
Believe you wanna believe. I don't.
Although you can
believe
definitely
in
hear it
fate.
stripped back.
When life
There's no denying it, but that's kind of what I wanted.
tell it I'm not backing down. When
And
I've
this
come
outro?
this far.
This outro is just plain cool. I don't know. It's so simple. I didn't do anything fancy. I think the only thing I did was I spaced out these chords because if you look, if I put them over top of each other, I just doubled them because you could just straight up double these. So I just did that. Let's double the length. And it just sounds good, man. Like, let's go from the last words here.
Down, I'll be a shining star.
Then I just leave that tail for like forever. And I leave it that long. Usually I would be more whatever about cutting it shorter kind of. But I leave it that long because next song's a slow song anyway. You don't want to get like right into it. Or you don't need to get right into it. So I don't really mind. And then I didn't really do anything special with the vocals. I just kind of EQ'd it a little bit, gave them a little bit, whatever. Compressed them very lightly. Gave them a little touch of saturation. And I did the same thing with mine. I EQ'd it a bit different. Might have copy pasted. Oh no, I didn't. Wow. Nice. I thought I copy pasted that EQ and got lazy. But I did pretty much do the same thing with the saturation, compressor, blah, blah, blah. None of that stuff is particularly interesting. So that's pretty much the whole song broken down. Uh, but I always try to think like this chorus, my chorus section, I want it to be like, okay, I want to be able to get in and out of it lyrically. So it's like you can get into this like, oh, I want to inspire people this way, that way, whatever. But the first verse, I usually don't put a verse in the beginning of my songs, just not what I do. But this one I did because I had the idea. It's like cutting through the sea of noise, or let myself be annoyed when everything I tried to say didn't matter anyway. Holding on to these regrets, never resting to reflect, like you had never take any time to yourself. And then here I am with the sunset, so I have like an opportune moment, and now I can't leave this unsaid. So it's like I have an opportune moment to think about what the hell I want to do. It's like a sitting there in the golden hour, all on your own, thinking like, what am I now? What? So you're sitting there, and just kind of like, well, I have something I would like to say, and that's the most important thing I say when you're writing a song is you have to have a concept, a vision, something to say. Even if you don't know what it is exactly you want to say, you could figure it out as you go. And then Yebio, he fucking killed it. Like every time, it's like a joke because he's the only guy I have features with so far in my songs, and he just kills it every time, man. Like he's just goated. Oh, I did something cool with his vocals too. I did do something cool with his vocals, and I don't want to forget about it. And it's not there. Oh no, device on. And it's not there. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, it's the ad lib. So we'll go from like here.
You what I didn't have and make it better. That's all I gotta do on God. I'll be the inspiration.
Because one of the things that makes this style like stand out is all these tails. So like all the tails and everything from that Supermassive that I used like I think only 3 times in this whole song. I thought I used it way more. You can see I try it on everything. I try not everything because I forget a lot of stuff, but I try a lot of crazy shit. That's how I come up with stuff. It's not even crazy. I just mess around.
That's all I gotta do on God.
But that's a cool effect, man. People sleep on this free plugin. People sleep on it. So, yeah, if you're getting anything out of this video, it's don't sleep on Supermassive. It's a transition lifesaver. Because you could see how I lay out the song, like as far as whatever. And what I do, you have to put this little gap in between. So, like streaming services, like kind of buffer, you're not buffer, but load your song pretty much. And you just need that gap in between. So I always put my intro marker, like your locator there. I always put it where I'm going to put it this way. Because if I just click zoomed out, it, this bar here would reset right to 2. And it's just a pain every time. And that's part of the reason why I do this. And you see I still have notes in here. I use these for notes. A lot of time, yeah, transition and song sections and notes. So one of the things I did with the swoop verse is let's pull up the bass, pull up everything. I didn't really use a lot of guitar. Well, oh, it's through the whole verse. Maybe I did. Let's hear the little transition there.
I got you a lot for all the.
I'll turn them off just so you can hear the production because it's sounding the same as the intro right now. And then I kind of hint at the drums. I swing the hell out of them. And and then I put an 808 on it. That little 808. Like, this thing is just destroyed, man. And the compressor's not on. Is that on purpose? Probably. Yeah, because I have the compressor over here. Okay.
I'll be the inspiration.
Oh, I forgot I did this. I also used the 808. So because of that, I didn't want to just go back to like the bass guitar. So what I did was I just used the 808 for my second chorus. And then I went back to the bass guitar for the third one, which is pretty cool. And this is honestly, this bridge section is my favorite part of the song. I'm gonna leave the bridge off again, but it's so minimalist in the production, but it's such a cool section, I think. I don't know why exactly, but yeah, you can see what I did with these claps here. I honestly don't know if I did that every time. I have no clue. Nope, that one's different. Is this one different? Oh no, it's the same as the other one. So this one, I like the clap and the snare. Oh, you can't hear it. I can't hear it either. Clap and the snare, just, and then the clap and the other snare. I just did that to give it a little bit of variety there. Yeah, I like that bridge section a lot. It's so simple, but it's so good. Oh, I did it over here too. Nice. Yeah, and then I just had this kick drum in to give it that little layer of buildup, and it sounds just good. It just sounds good. I don't like to pat myself in the back too much, but I kind of do. It just sounds good. I don't know exactly what I did, but I hit something right there. I like that a lot. So that is, now that is actually for real this time, about everything I've done that was even slightly interesting. Because the chord progression, it's in the beginning on the guitar, this is just power chords. So it's just D flat, A flat, B flat, F. And then you go, oh no, not yet. Then it's just D flat, strumming it like this. So it's D flat, and then that one little whatever is like the A flat, and then it goes B flat. And then that last one is G flat, not F sharp. So, and then it goes back to D flat, and it does that a few times just for whatever. And then the chorus and the pre-chorus, these chords. So this is D flat, G flat, B flat, A flat. So and then it's the same thing with the chorus. It's D flat, G flat, B flat, A flat. And it just does that for the whole chorus. And recording this 2/4 section messed me up like a million times. I know it only says 4, but I recorded way more parts than that. So, like, because I would just go whatever, and I'd play this, I'd hit this 2/4, and I would still be counting 1 2, but I wouldn't come in counting 1 2 3 4. I'd go 3 4, and then I go to the G flat right here, instead of right there where it's supposed to, and I would just get so messed up, man. It was I did that like a million times. Like I said, I know it only says 4 recordings there, only 4 takes, but man, that was a hell of a time recording that. And I did the same thing with a bass guitar. Bass guitar, I had a bunch of problems recording just because I suck at bass guitar. So I think I warped the hell out of it. I think I warped this and then I made this one piece because I had like a ton of different takes here, and they're all just Frankenstein stitched together. So yeah, that was about that. I stitched a lot of stuff together. All right. Now for the third in real time, no more Minnesota goodbye. This is the actual end. That's it. So, Shining Star, I'm recording this on Monday, the 9th, and it comes out on Friday, the 13th. Not on purpose. It's not a scary song. I should have done that, but I don't make any scary songs. So, that's that. Bye bye.